Welcome to Nene Park Trust short film celebrating the last 10 years of volunteering. Volunteering started with a small group of conservation volunteers who met on a Wednesday morning once a month, carrying out weeding, mulching, tree planting and litter picking. Volunteering has grown steadily to where we are today. The Trust now offers 17 roles, from wildlife surveys to the Delhi farm shop to conservation, as well as Longthorpe Tower historical guides. Starting with a small group of 10 conservation volunteers back in 2011, we now have 140 volunteers spread across all teams, supported by Nene Park Trust volunteer supervisors.
When I started volunteering 10 years ago, the role was volunteer conservation. We met once a month and it was fantastic. I'm actually one of the original volunteers. I volunteer on a Wednesday morning with the conservation group and also on a Tuesday morning as a volunteer ranger out on the rural estate. The task that I enjoy is everything, because we have a great programme and it's varied, and that's what I really love about volunteering at Nene Park. There is so many opportunities in Nene Park now. It covers everybody's interests. If you try one group and it's not quite for you, there must be something else that's available that you will love. So just come along and get involved.
Hello, I'm Graham May. I'm a Nene Park volunteer. I first started in 2013. My wife and I moved up here from Sussex. Whilst we had family up here, my daughter had moved up here. We didn't have many friends, and it's proven to be a very good way of meeting people that we didn't know in a very strange town 160 miles from home. I very much like the interaction with other people. It reminds me of serving my apprenticeship when I was working but didn't have a care in the world, no big mortgage to pay, and there's lots of banter and good fun with my colleagues.
My name's John Morris. I'm a volunteer. I take part in the firewood group, as you've seen probably this morning, and I'm also, like Graham, I'm also do the conservation work, so it's quite varied what I actually do here. I've been a volunteer 3 years. I enjoy the firewood group best. I think when I left work I still wanted to be slightly challenged effectively. I thought to myself, I'd done a little bit of conservation work with the last employer coming down here with the corporate group. And I thought, yeah, I really enjoy this. Well, I've been a volunteer 3 years. I think it has changed a little bit. I'd agree that we are a little bit more structured than we were. You know, the training courses and things like that we go on. And, you know, I mean, it is interesting as well to do it. And, yeah, you know, really enjoy it. I think if I had to sum up everything, I enjoy it. I'm giving a bit back to the community. And if you're thinking of volunteering, give it a go.
Here at Nene Park Trust, we're extremely grateful to all our volunteers. As a thank you to our volunteers, we organise social events throughout the year. Some of the highlights include a picnic with a rounders match, summer barbecue and a Christmas meal. We have also visited National Trust properties and other country parks over the last 10 years. We also offer volunteers free parking and discounts to on-site cafes, as well as a volunteer uniform.
I started back in 2012 for about 3 years, had a break for probably about a year, 18 months, and then came back again after I retired fully from work. Education, it's assisting the full-time Nene Park Trust education staff in presenting their activities to school groups, predominantly primary stroke junior school, and also to preschool, which is the nature tots, and also the summer activities, which is making sure everything is laid out in advance, assisting during the course of the activity, trying to provide a little bit of assistance in identifying creatures pulled out of the ponds or shaken off bushes. I'm no expert, but I will try and help and guide as best I can. What keeps me coming back? Getting in the outdoors and the feeling of doing something worthwhile, and also working with other like-minded people.
My name's Delia, and I've been working here in the farm shop since it opened in May. I wanted to do something completely different, so I saw that we could come here to volunteer, and I really like Nene Park anyway. It's something that as a family, we've come to a lot when my children were little. So it's a lovely environment, and I wanted to get a completely different skill set. So I go on the till. I'm quite arty, so I like doing displays and things, making it just a better experience for the customer really as they come through. I do enjoy doing the till, I think, because I feel I've accomplished something there. I thought I'd never use a modern till, but to actually use the till, engage with customers, I just love it. It's really relaxed and it's a lovely thing to do. I think it can be quite daunting to do something completely different. So it's just so well set up for volunteers here because they're an important part of the workforce. So it's just a lovely place to come and learn something completely different. It's just very friendly. There's always something different to do. There's different produce to come in, things to learn about, and just the day-to-day retail things that I just didn't know anything about. So it's the whole package really. I just really enjoy it here.
I'm John Hyman, and I'm a volunteer groundsman and coordinator of the ground staff at Woodlands. I organise the work that's being done on the pitch, sort out which jobs need doing, in what order, because to prepare a cricket pitch is about a 2-week exercise. I like doing what Tony's doing at the moment, which is rolling the pitch, playing on my roller. I've played cricket since I was 15, I'm now 60, always been involved in cricket, love the game, just want to see it progress and improve in Peterborough, and Nene Park Trust is part of that setup really. It's very rewarding at the end of the day. Nice people, good organisation. You can't beat working in the outdoors and seeing the fruits of your work at the end of the week when people are playing cricket and enjoying themselves.
I'm Rachel, and I'm a volunteer here at Longthorpe Tower. And Longthorpe Tower is one of the most important buildings historically in Peterborough, and we don't shout about it. And the thing I enjoy about volunteering here is really being able to shout about this building. I love it. I love being here. I think it's a wonderful building, and I really enjoy talking to visitors and helping them understand why it's such an interesting building. The paintings in Longthorpe Tower are some of the most important in North West Europe, and it's something that Peterborough should be really, really proud of. I've only been volunteering since this summer, so that was July 2021. But I've been volunteering in Longthorpe Tower for about 10 years before that, because I came to Nene Park Trust from Vivacity. I really enjoy being in this building. I enjoy talking to our visitors, helping to get them as enthusiastic about this building as I am. And it's just a space where I can be me. I don't have to be a mum, I don't have to be an employee of anybody else. I can switch off from all my other responsibilities and just concentrate on being in this building with our visitors. Come and join us. We're a friendly bunch. You've got an easy introduction because you'll always be supported. You'll never be here on your own. You're working with experienced volunteers to start with, and actually we need the people who can work the IT systems and just generally talk to visitors, and you'll pick up the information about the paintings as you go along.
My name's Anne Samuel, and I do wildflower surveys. Wildflower survey is part of a project to try and find out exactly what wildflowers are endemic in the park. So there's a group of us, and we each have a specific area to work on, and you work on it, doing it at least once a fortnight all through the summer months, and reporting back to Sophie, the ranger in charge. It's now part of my weekly routine. I'd be lost without coming to Ferry Meadows, meeting all the people I volunteer with, and enjoying life in the open air. The roles have expanded considerably. because I started off just with conservation volunteers, and although I'm only doing 3 of those roles, well, only 2 really at the moment, there's lots of opportunities to do lots of different things if you want to get more involved, or if you just want to stick to one job, that's fine. Yeah.
I'm Andrew McDermott, and I'm part of the Trust team that focuses on volunteering, from developing new volunteer opportunities through to looking after existing dedicated volunteers. I've been involved in this for 7 of the last 10 years that volunteering's been going on at the Trust, and I've seen huge changes in what volunteering means to both the Trust and those who take part. Without volunteers, the Trust would be nowhere near as successful as it is today. From providing a warm visitor welcome experience through to maintaining the green spaces and natural environment, volunteers are crucial to maintaining this offer. We also hear increasingly how important being a Nene Park volunteer is to those who take part, and the pride, well-being and social benefits they get from taking part. Whether that's out in the park, at the farm shop, Longthorpe Tower, at their own homes, or any of the other roles that we have. Being part of something meaningful, contributing to great work, making friends and having fun are such important elements of being a Nene Park volunteer. Thank you to those who have taken part in the creation of this film, and of course all the volunteers who have played a part over the last decade of volunteering. Thank you also to all the members of the Nene Park staff team who've been involved in the development and growth of volunteering at the Trust. Without the support of the wider Nene Park team, we would not be able to grow the volunteering offer, create new and interesting roles, and ultimately grow the impact that volunteers and the Trust have on this space and its communities. Over the next 10 years, we will continue to grow our volunteer offer in quality and quantity, working with our existing volunteers and our local communities to find new opportunities for volunteering, increasing the impact that the Trust, Park and volunteering itself can have in Peterborough and beyond. We will empower volunteers to play a bigger role, both through practical work but also governance, as we develop ways for volunteers to shape the programme and the Trust's work. We will also grow the geographic range of volunteering, with more opportunities in different parts of the park and across the city, supporting different areas of green space, new communities and innovative initiatives. At the core will remain a dedication to a high quality, safe, rewarding and enjoyable volunteer experience. Your support as volunteers in many different ways is so valuable to the Trust. To our existing volunteers, thank you. And to you, if you are considering volunteering, as I hope this film has shown, there is so much to gain and nothing to lose. I'm really looking forward to the next 10 years of volunteering, what it will bring to the Trust and all those who take part. Thank you.